everybody. Welcome back to Tea Time with Theresa. It's Monday evening, February 17th. I'm going to talk about my weekend a little bit and then introduce my guest. Friday night, I went with my girl Kathy Arnold to go see Kevin James' new sitcom called The Crew, which is going to be on Netflix coming in the fall in September. It's very funny. It's about a pit crew, and the cast is great. The writing is great, and we had a really, really good time. Got to see my friend Joey Cola there, who's the warm-up comic for Rachel Ray. He's been warming up for Kevin since King of Queens, and he would love to come on my show, and it looks like he's going to come on sometime in April, so I'm going to talk to him then. Saturday night, I met my girl Kristen Tinsley at Coasters. She was in a comedy contest and she won, so I met her at Coasters to celebrate. I'm very happy for her. Sunday kind of was like a movie fest for me at home. I wanted to catch up on all the movies that were nominated for Oscars, so I watched a few movies. It was like really like a movie day. And yeah, and today, my day off, what I do, I did a little shopping, little laundry, getting ready for the rest of the week. So let's move it along, but before I do, I want to say hello to everyone tuning in. Hello, my sister-in-law Ann in Ohio. Thanks for watching. And Charles Goonan. Hello, Charlie. Charlie's in Brooklyn. All right, so listen, to the left of me, I have Bella, the very beautiful Maryann Boom Boom Maisano, who is the head of the Italian Chicks. And she's a comedian, she's a singer, songwriter, musician, actress. I'm telling you, just by announcing everything, there's nothing you don't do. Well, there is, but we're going to talk about that. But Maryann actually started in banking, and she's a Jersey girl.
Jersey in the house.
Jersey in the house.
How you doing?
So, Maryann.
Theresa.
How are you, honey?
I'm so happy to be on your show.
Thank you. I'm so excited for you to be here.
And Theresa is also one of my new Italian chicks.
Yes, I am.
See what we did? See how we just did that?
Michael Longo saying can't hear you guys, so I don't know what's going on with that. Can we check that? Okay, thank you for letting me know, Michael. Hello, Harry. Hello, Marie. Hello, everyone watching. Again, Maryann Boom Boom Maisano.
No sound. They're saying no sound. Yeah.
Okay.
We're working on
that. We're working on it. We're working on the sound. So in the meantime, hello, John and Maria Scolo's watching. Those are my cousins from Howard Beach.
Oh, Howard Beach.
Yeah, Howard Beach is in the house.
Hey, listen, we're going to be in Queens. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we're going to be in Queens.
The Howard Beach relatives. We expect to see you there, if you know what I'm saying.
So listen, Maryann, you're from Jersey, but you started singing at a very young age.
Yeah.
And would you like to tell everyone how you started singing? Because you're self-taught. You taught yourself how to play guitar.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, because I picked it up for a little while, and I need to go back to it.
And it hurt your fingers here, right? You're like, oh, no,
it hurts. It hurts.
Needles, like needles.
It hurts.
Let me see. Believe it or not, when I was 5.
Everything's good. Thank you, Greg, for letting us know. Everything's good with
we're
sound.
good. You can hear us?
Thank you. Hello, Greg. Hello, Charles. Hello, everyone
I hear
watching.
sound.
Good.
Excellent.
Woo-hoo.
Grazie tante,
So,
Charlie.
Maryann's from Jersey. Again, she's head of the Italian Chicks.
Well, I'm actually producer and headliner.
Producer and headliner, but you formed it. You put it together.
Yeah, it's
your baby.
Yep.
A comedian, singer, songwriter, musician, actress, and a former banker. And we're going to get into how you're an entertainer. You're an all-around entertainer, and you're self-taught. You know, you taught yourself how to play guitar.
Right.
But you started entertaining at 5 years old.
Yeah.
And how did that happen?
Well, because, we're from an Italian... And by the way, Theresa is one of my newest Italian chicks.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me that opportunity.
Okay, so I'm very happy that I get... See, we just did it. I'm on her show. She's on my show. And I worked.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I grew up first generation Italian, and every Sunday was Sunday dinner in our house, right?
Sure was.
So they all come over to eat.
Yeah,
and when my mother was in the kitchen making dessert, she would say to me, Maryann, go outside and sing for everybody.
Right.
And I would jump on the chair.
Yeah.
And I would sing.
Yeah.
And as soon as I heard this, I was like, oh, I really like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like that.
I like that. I was 4. My mom put me in dancing lessons at 4, and I was on stage dancing, and then you take your little curtsy and bow, and I was like, ooh, yeah, I want more of that.
Yeah, even at 5 years old, you're like, wow, what the hell was that?
More attention that I need. Yeah.
So then, I kind of liked that, and then at 12 years old, I went down the shore with my brother for my birthday.
Yeah.
And we were at one of those game of chances, the big wheel, and you put a quarter.
Right.
And I spun the wheel.
Uh-huh.
And Number 30. That was my number.
Number 30.
Number 30. Spun the wheel.
Yeah.
And I won. And the guy goes, "Hey, kid, you could have your pick of anything on the stand." So I go, "I want the guitar." My brother goes, You don't know how to play? Get the TV." And I'm, "No, I want the guitar. I want the guitar." And I took the guitar and I went home and I went to the music store and bought all these books.
Right.
And every day I went, after school, I went right to my room.
Yeah.
And I played my guitar every day, all day.
And what was the first song you learned how to play?
House of the Rising Sun.
Very cool.
And I played that every day for like a month.
And instead of your mother yelling at you, like, "Mud under me, change the tunes."
No, she was like,
"Oh, what did she say to you?"
"Babe, that was so beautiful."
Isn't that beautiful? I love that
this
story.
It was like unconditional, the most unconditional love in the world.
Right, it is. It is.
Because like you, where do you find that love today? Nowhere.
No.
You find that love.
No one loves you like your mother.
No. Because no one's going to say, they're going to say, "Hey, listen, honey, I love you, but
Change
stop
that
singing
tune."
that song." Right.
All right, Michael, it's you. Check your device. We have sound here, so it's you, Michael. Everything's good, Michael. So it's you. Turn the volume up on your phone.
Thank you. Hey, Bruno. Thank you, honey.
Love
Appreciate
Bruno.
it. Marilyn.
Yeah.
Marilyn, I have to call you. I want to talk to you about something. Wow, thanks for joining, sweetie.
Oh, nice. Everyone's watching. All right, so basically, you learned guitar, self-taught, and you started a band at 12 years old.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, it
You're
was-
like, "I'm going out, I'm starting a band," and
Yeah.
it was like you and these guys,
Yeah.
and your father wasn't crazy about that idea.
No, well, you know, when I got older, it was worse because then we were going on the road.
Right.
So then when he saw his like 16-year-old daughter getting in a van
With five
like
guys.
5 guys going away for a week, and
Right.
he's like, "Oh!" So, you know, and then like my father and I didn't really get along, you know,
Right,
like
right.
we always bumped heads. So,
Yeah.
you know, one day he said to me, "Maryann, you better get the real job and the benefits."
Right.
And I thought he said to me, "You can't do shit."
Right. Well, that's what you heard. That's what
I
you
heard.
interpreted.
That's
yeah.
what I heard. But
yeah.
he was just saying, "Look, I'm worried about you. I don't know."
Right. Right. And Maryann is first generation, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I marched into a local bank and think about it. Like people don't really think about it. When we were growing up,
Right.
you'd walk into a bank with your mom, and everybody that lived in town worked at the bank.
Yes.
Am I right?
You're right. You're right.
You got out of high school.
Listen,
you
till
went to
this
the bank.
day, people make fun of me because you know I'm not technically savvy, but
I know.
I still write checks, and I like to go to a teller. I like to go in the bank. I like to see the person. I like to talk
Wow.
to the person. That's the way I am. I'm like old school when it comes to that. You know,
Right.
I guess I have the time to do that. I don't want an ATM. I want to talk to you. I want to see you. I want to know who's handling my money.
Money.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Who's touching it before it comes to me?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I see.
So
Yeah, so you go in the bank, and that's what I figured. I went to the bank. And
you went to a bank. You started as a teller,
Started as a teller.
and you worked. That was back in 1983.
83, yeah.
And then you worked your way up to. I'm sliding tonight.
I
don't know
became
why.
accidentally
you
successful.
became VP.
VP of sales.
VP, and listen to this, people, making 6 figures a year. Six figures a year.
A starving musician
Okay,
artist that could,
and you decided one day you were giving a lecture.
I was giving a
correct?
motivational seminar.
A motivational seminar, and you said the first thing you said was, "How many people here wanted to be in banking when they grew up?"
Yeah, so when you were 5 years old, did you all want to be a banker? Raise your hand.
And not one
one
person.
person did. And I was like, "No, of course you want to be a ballerina or a fireman or some shit like that, right? Come on, you
Yeah.
got to find your passion again."
Find your passion, and so you wanted to practice what you preached.
Right, and then I realized that I wasn't doing my passion.
So you went
And
in the
I
next
realized
day,
I hadn't
right?
written a song in 10 years.
Right.
And I had no creativity left in my body.
Right.
And I walked into the CEO and the chairman's office. And
Corporate can like suck the life out
it
of you.
sucked the life. And I was so not corporate. I was like,
Right.
I was really for the people. So like, I'm not like, the best corporate example.
Right.
But I walked into the CEO's office who hired me and the chairman, and I said, "I want to thank you, but I can't do this anymore."
Right.
And that day I walked away from...
You walked away from a 6-figure salary,
Yeah.
and people would say, "You're bots. What were you thinking?
I know,
What are you doing?"
Theresa, I don't know if you know this, but it was funny. I didn't tell my mother because my father had already passed.
Right.
And I didn't tell my mother that I resigned my job
Right.
because I thought she'd be worried, and they get old school. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
of course.
So
They worry about
every
everything.
day I pretended I call her like I'd come home from work.
Right.
Like 7:00. "Hey, Ma," and she go, "Oh, hey, babe, how was work?" I mean, this went on, and then
How long did it go on before you actually told her, "I'm not in banking anymore"?
I think it was like about 6 months.
Wow.
And then what happened was the Bergen Record did a full-page spread on the Italian Chick Show because we performed in Hoboken at Sinatra's Feast. Right?
You started the Italian Chicks back in 2006.
No,
Is it? No,
2006.
12?
I left the job.
Yes.
Yeah.
2012.
Right, because
and when you first started the Chicks, I mean, you were traveling all over. You were in Florida, correct? You were all over.
We were all
so they did like an expose on you.
Yeah.
And then you were like, holy crap, I have to tell my mother because she's going to end up reading it.
Well, no, I forgot about the newspaper.
She read it?
Well, yeah, it get delivered to her house.
Oh.
So I call her one day acting like I just got home from work. And
Right.
she's like, she had this little, like she caught me voice. And she's like, babe, you have to tell me something. And I'm like, no, Ma. Come on, babe.
Oh,
you
no.
could tell Mommy.
Oh, she wants you to confess.
Yeah, and then she goes, Mommy read the paper. And I was like spanky face, like. And she goes, but it was the best thing. It was almost like playing the song House of the Rising Sun every day. She said to me,
Right.
you are my baby, and you can do anything.
Oh.
And that's when I was
That's
like,
sweet. And turn the sound. I don't know if you're watching on your phone or your computer. If you're watching it on the computer, there should be a little button on the right-hand side.
hey,
that looks like a
Chris, thanks for
speaker.
joining.
Turn it on.
Chris and
Michael
Ro.
Longo says corporate
Titan.
sucks. Yes,
It
corporate
does
sucks.
suck.
He wants to know
Oh
if we
my
need
God.
security.
Yes.
Michael's security. He's like I told he watches like Pacino. They calls him Uncle Al, and he does security. So if we
Excellent.
ever need security, Michael's our
Hey,
man.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to get you.
Two
Chris,
hot
thanks for
ladies.
tuning
Thank
in.
you, Michael. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Thank you.
All right, so you start
Flattery
this
will get you a
Italian. You start this Italian Chicks.
Well, no, what I did first was when I quit my job, I wrote my first CD of music. I had a plan.
You had goals.
Yeah, I had a plan. And it was a
Yes.
3-phase plan. Write a CD of music, create a show that would support the Italian-American
CD of music.
culture. Right?
Yeah.
Italian-American culture and traditions.
Yes.
And then write my one-woman play called Agita.
Agita.
Agita!
We're going to get to that too. Agita. Yes.
So I wrote the music just poured out.
Right.
Because it was just free. You know, it was free.
Yeah.
And I completed it in like less than 3 months. It was amazing.
Wow.
And I put it out there, and my older sister, who's very shy.
This is a great story, people.
It's a great story.
Pay attention. This is
Danny
great.
Aiello, God rest his soul. My sister went to a wedding, and
Danny Aiello was there.
Danny Aiello was there. So she walked over to him, and she said, you have to listen to this is my sister's CD. You have to listen to her music.
Right.
Please don't make me go on the Howard Stern show and show my tits. Which would never come out of her mouth. But
Right.
And he was like, okay. And then 3 months later, I'm sitting on, because I thought, well, that was sweet, but like.
Yeah, like, what are the odds that
Yeah.
Danny Aiello is going to call you and tell you, I love your CD?
Right. 3 months later, I'm at home on the couch, and I used to have a friend of mine who did impersonations. And every once in a while, he'd call us, I don't know, like De Niro or this or that. And I answer the phone, and I hear, Maryann Maisano, this is Danny Aiello. And I'm like, yeah, right, you asshole. And then he started laughing, and he goes, Maryann, this is really Danny Aiello. And I go,
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, my God.
And then he said he fell in love with my song, City of Light, and asked to record it. And
Great.
I was like, absolutely. And it was nominated for a Grammy.
Is that amazing? Danny Aiello listens to your CD because your nutty sister hands it to him at a wedding and decides he wants to record one of your songs. And it was and nominated for a Grammy.
Right.
That's huge.
I was flipping out, yeah. So Danny was great. And then I was in the process of putting together the show.
So that's how you met Danny.
Yeah.
And then you were putting together the show, and
Right.
then you invited him to come
to the
see
first
it.
show, yeah.
Right.
And he fell in love with it.
Right.
And he said, I want to endorse the show.
Beautiful.
So it was great.
Beautiful.
I mean, like, he was the biggest fan.
Yeah.
And
Actually, I did see a clip. He did, actually, at one of your shows, I don't know if it was Italian Tick Show or your show, but I saw he did get up on stage and he sang.
yeah.
There was,
Yeah.
yeah, he did. He
did.
participated.
Yes, he did. And I think we were in the Landmark on Main Street when he did that. Yeah. Yeah, he was great. I have a duet of him and I doing the song.
Oh my God,
As well.
how priceless is that?
I know, right?
Oh.
Just great. So then after the Italian, like while I had the Italian chicks going,
Yeah.
then I stepped into the other role of each day trying to write
Right.
my play.
All right, well, you know what? We're going to come back in a minute. Don't go away. We have to hear from our sponsors. Thank you. Today's show is brought to you in part by Tavolo Kitchen and Pizza, located at 1919 Wantaw Avenue in Wantaw. Hey, there's something for every night of the week. Tuesdays, pasta night. Wine Wednesdays. Friday, live music from 7 to 10. Sunday, brunch. So check them out at 516-308-4892 or www.tavolokitchen.com. They're also on Instagram. They do catering and private parties.
Hi, my name is Sharon Gillette, and I'm the owner of One Stitch at a Time. I've been doing this since I'm 9 years old, but it became full-time when my husband was diagnosed with cancer several years ago. And I never went back to work because I wanted to take care of him. I feel what makes me stand out is that I care. I take a personal interest in your project. I take the time to find your correct fit and treat you like a friend, not just a customer. So whether it's embroidery, making patches, printing shirts, doing alterations and repairs, or bringing your ideas to life, you can call me at 631-428-1245 or visit my website at www.onestitchatatime.co.
Hi, welcome back to Tea Time. It's Monday night, and you're in the right place because I'm talking to Maryann Boom Boom Maisano. If you want to know how she got Boom Boom, you got to come to the Italian Chick Show and listen to how she got that name. And talking about the show, I want to throw out some dates that you could put on your calendar. June 6th, we're going to be at the Union County Performing Arts Center, and June 12th, we're going to be at my father's place in Roslyn. And coming up March 20th, which is next month, we're going to be at Bourbon Street in Bayside. And this is a dinner show. So you're getting like a 3-course dinner and four-course dinner and a show. So come hungry. And the show isn't just a comedy show.
No.
Tell everyone what it really is. Well, what kind of experience they're going to get? Because there's singing involved.
Right, it's comedy and variety. I mean, there's music, there's song parodies, there's real songs. Every Italian chick that gets up there has their own story of what it was like
growing up Italian. Yeah.
I mean, if you put it all together, everybody thinks, yeah, we all come from the same background, but we did it all a little differently.
Right.
You know, because it all depends on where your family came from, right?
Exactly.
Whether it was Siciliano, Calabrese, Napolitano, Barese, or something,
right?
Right.
Right.
So we all have different stories, and then we have characters in the show as well.
Uh-huh.
So you go away with a bit of an experience because it takes you back to a time and place when life was simpler. It makes you think and remember people who are no longer here, which it's a visceral kind of roller coaster
and
of emotion.
we do a meet and greet at the end of the show,
we do meet and
which is
greets.
kind of like the procession of a wedding, right?
Yes.
We're standing there and everyone just comes up. And
it's like a busta.
Yeah, it's
You're
nice.
waiting to put money in that busta. And what's funny is one night, Gina could tell you this, I forget where we were. I think we were in Union County Performing Arts Center in New Jersey. And we had this procession line coming up to us, and this woman is walking up, and she's crying, and I'm thinking,
she didn't like the show.
Shit, something happened. Say something, you know?
Yeah.
And she walked up, and it was exactly what I want, you know.
The response.
Right. And she said to me, I just want to thank you women so much because 3 years ago, my parents died 2 months apart from each other.
Right.
And she said they were from a specific town in Italy. I don't remember.
Yeah.
And she said, there are words I heard here tonight that I haven't heard since my parents were alive.
Nice.
And she said, thank you for bringing me home.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then we were in tears. You know, we were all like, ah. But that's what it's all about. You want to take people back home and make them remember everything.
It is nice. It is, because I miss the closeness of family back then. I mean, we had to have dinner every night at the table as a family.
Totally,
and
right.
I don't know if I think people still do it today, but not as often, you know, as it happens. I know a lot of people eat out and you have two parents working at home and kids, and But even on Sundays, you had the family over. You smell mom making the meatballs and the pasta and just the aroma in the house. And
Right.
It's like, oh, get the Italian bread. Let me dip it in the pot. You know what I mean? It was just
Exactly.
like And then like I said, I bought it's called fennel in English, but it's called fenouil in Italian,
Fenouil.
and it's the anise or anise they call it, but it looks like celery and it tastes like black licorice.
Right.
It's like that's how they make the anisette.
Yeah, anise.
Anise.
Right.
So and then you remember after you had the antipasto, and it didn't even have to be a holiday. Then you had your meal, and then you had my mother would bring out all the nuts with the nut crackers.
Oh, the nuts.
The nut crackers, right? You had to crack the hazelnuts
Yes.
and the walnuts and that, and you had that before dessert. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And there was an order in which you had to eat.
Oh, yeah. But
know?
it's so funny you said with the nuts, because I never forget my brother, the prodigal son, he was the oldest. Allison, thank you so much, honey. They would take the nuts out, and my brother would go, "You want walnuts?" And I'd go, "Yeah, I'll have a walnut."
You want walnuts?
I go, "All right, come here, watch." And he used to call me
And he hit it.
No, he used to call me Willie. Watch, Willie. And he'd take 2 walnuts, because he had hands like baseball mitts.
Like a mitt. Yeah.
And he would take 2 walnuts, and he'd put them in his hand, stand like this, and he'd just go like this. And then he'd go, "Here's your nuts."
He'd crush them. That's
Crush
so
'em right in his
funny.
hand.
Oh my God,
And
that
I'd be
is
like,
so
wow. Okay.
It's great.
And then, of course, I tried to do that, and I cut my hand.
Yeah, no, you
and
can't.
it's
No,
not
that's
good. Not good.
you owned a nightclub?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about that.
I was a part owner of a nightclub in Fairview, New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
Years ago, I think it was called The Shadows, and then it turned into Rock Quarry.
Yeah, because you're always renaming it and reinventing
It was a
it.
10,000 square foot nightclub.
Wow.
It was huge, and it was a venture capitalist that got me involved in the deal, and it was with a bunch of guys that like Benji kind of guys, you know what I'm saying? But as my
Goombas. We call them Goombas.
Goombas, as my father would say,
Goombas.
Maryann, you stay away from these kind of men. It's no good for you, huh? But no, I had to jump in with both feet, by the way, which is good. And so I had that for a while, and it was very successful. And I got in and out of that. Treated it like a stock. I got in and out in 3 years, and bam, and that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and then I put together Ajita, which is
Now, Ajita, and I want to show everyone your CD. She has a CD called Make Me Crazy, okay? And the book is called the Ajita Monologues, and then she adapted it to the play, the show,
Right.
one-woman show called Ajita. Now, everyone can get these on...
the CD you can get on any digital music, whether it's iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, all that jazz. And it's Make Me Crazy, or just put in Maryann Maisano and you'll find it.
Right.
And that you can get on Amazon, the Ajita Monologue book.
Yes.
And then you have to come see the show, which
Which is an
hopefully will be.
experience.
Yeah, it'll be.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be in Rhode Island in the fall.
Yeah, we're gonna travel with the show, which I'm looking forward to because I always keep a packed suitcase in the bottom of my closet for quick getaways.
That's because you're Italian. You know that?
Yeah,
You know that?
you never know.
Everybody.
You never know.
I always
You know
travel
what
with my passport. Because you never. I don't even have a
I mean?
country.
You never know. I got mine in my pocketbook right now. I got my passport. I'm going places, man. All right, so you have a bunch of concepts that you live by and that you follow because you were a motivational coach,
Yeah, I was.
correct? And
I was
and there are a lot of
sales
coaches out there. We talked about that.
Oh,
A lot of
please, I
coaches.
hate this coach
Everyone's
bullshit.
a coach. Everyone's a coach, but you really are a coach.
When somebody says they're a coach, you know what they are? Unemployed. Okay? Give me a fucking break.
Now, there are some quotes. I want to quote you on a couple of things. One is saying, making concepts is what I do.
Right.
Okay, that's what you do.
Yeah, making
because
concepts.
you also say that some people love to talk about. I'm saying talk. I'm trying to not say talk.
I say talk.
I know you say talk. You every now and then you have like more like a New York accent or an Italian Guinea
Well, that's
accent.
when I'm trying to do it. Yeah, but typically.
I know when I talk fast, my Queens New York accent is there.
Right, well-
but when I talk slow and I'm aware of how I sound,
Right.
I want to try to reel it in a little
Well,
bit.
let me just tell you, how I got that talk?
Talk.
And I'd say orange and banana.
Orange.
Because when I was little, I had a lisp like Cindy Brady. And my mother sent me for speech therapy. And I was the only kid in New Jersey going, "Can I have a banana?" And people were like, "Where are you from?"
But my favorite quote, because you have a bunch here that I'm going to mention. Some people love to talk about their dreams, and others love to live them.
Right. That's so true. I believe that.
And that connects with. Wait a second, where is it? Because this was. Oh, everyone knows what they have to do. It's the execution.
It's all in the exit. Yeah,
I
everybody
love
knows.
this quote because we all come to crossroads in our lives.
Right.
We all come to major decisions that we have to make. And the heart tells you one thing, and the head tells you another.
Right.
And it's really hard when they fight with each other.
Well, you're right. And then what do? You call up 12 of your friends and you solicit their opinion.
Right. What
But
do you
you're
think
already-
of this? What should I do about that?
But guess what? You already know.
Deep down inside, you know
know-
what to do. Deep down, you
Right,
do.
but
I
it's
think
really
people,
hard-
I think people want validation.
Well, of course, everybody wants validation.
You know?
But if those 12 people did not give you the answer you want, you're still going to do what you want.
Well, yeah,
because you
deep down
know
inside.
what you want to do. You just
Right.
need to hear it spun around.
Right.
And then the hardest thing is executing that.
Right. And that's the scary part.
Right.
That's the scary
Right.
part.
Well,
I mean, 'cause
anything that's unknown is scary.
this is
right?
true. But you have to, what I found in my chapter 2, my act 2, my second half of my life now is that I've always had a big mouth. My mother always said, I love you. Your heart is huge, but your mouth is just as big, she would tell me. And I don't know, I just feel that as you get older, you put up with less crap.
Right.
Okay, which we talked about. And I really have no fear. I auditioned for a couple of things. I don't have a fear of like rejection. Like if you don't want me and you don't like me, that's okay because there's something else around the corner. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because God's got a plan.
Totally.
And no matter how much you think you've got that steering wheel,
You don't.
you don't.
Right.
You really don't.
And I know people hate it when they say everything happens for reasons.
Yeah,
But
I know.
they do.
I mean, we do have some kind of control of, are we going east, are we going west, whatever. I understand that. But I really think sometimes it's already predetermined.
It totally
I
is.
do.
It's
And I
totally.
think God puts certain people in your life for certain reasons.
Absolutely.
And they're all life lessons.
Which really brings us back full circle to the Italian Chicks, because I had the show for about 8 years there was only one cast member that I had changed, and then it's been the same women since then.
Right.
And then recently in October, I decided to just revamp the entire show.
Revamp it and get Italian chicks in L.A.
Right.
So now
Yeah.
you're going to be doing shows in L.A.
Yes.
Which is exciting.
Right. So what I did was there's only one original cast member left, and that's Regina DeCicco.
Regina DeCicco.
Right. And now there's Theresa is on the show.
Thank
So there's
you.
Teresa,
Yeah.
there's Giulia Branda, there's Gianna Messina, there's Cara Amore.
Amore!
Oh! And then there's Camille her last name is Gia Marino.
Gia Marino.
Gia Marino. I think I got everybody right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
And then what I did was I cast out in LA. And I have 3 women
And
out.
actually, 2 of them in LA are actually from New York?
Yeah, they're all from New York.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The one girl, Jacqueline Marfugi, she has her own podcast, which is called Here's My Jersey, because she's a Jersey girl.
Nice.
And then we have a Rochester girl, and we have a girl from Fort Lee, New Jersey. And they have
Nice.
their own following out there.
Right.
So that'll be interesting to kind of, fly out there and get that LA kind of scene going down.
That's cool.
And it's nice because what it does is having more people in the cast that you need is great, because what that will do is every show is going to be different. So if you come to an Italian Chick show, you're not going to see the same show twice.
Right, which is really, really cool.
Which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it gives everybody an opportunity. And I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it does. All right, so listen, we're going to take a quick break again to hear from our sponsors. Don't go away. When we come back, Maryann's going to sing an original song. Today's show is brought to you in part by Tavolo Kitchen and Pizza, located at 1919 Wantaw Avenue in Wantaw. Hey, there's something for every night of the week. Tuesdays, pasta night. Wine Wednesdays. Friday, live music from 7 to 10. Sunday, brunch. So check them out at 516-308-4892 or www.tavolokitchen.com. They're also on Instagram. They do catering and private parties.
Writing a book is the adventure of a lifetime. Red Penguin Books take pride in giving our authors a publishing experience that is stress-free and celebratory all the way. Some of our authors first approach us with no more than an idea for a book that's ready to sprout. Others submit completed manuscripts. Whether you're at either end or anywhere in between, our goal is to get you published. At Red Penguin Books, we offer options and opportunities that are unique in the world of publishing, and all of them are designed to keep you, the author we so deeply respect, in the driver's seat, unlike other publishing houses. So, if you want to write a book and are looking for a publisher, we've got you covered. Red Penguin Books deal in publishing services, book development, and ghostwriting for digital, print, and audiobook. Call us at 516-448-4993 or visit our website, www.redpenguinbooks.com.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me tonight because I'm with Maryann Boom Boom Maisano. She is a comedian, singer, songwriter, musician, and actress. She does it all. She's the producer and put together the Italian Chicks comedy and variety show. Yeah. So Maryann, how many songs are actually on your CD?
On that one, there's 12.
12
Yeah.
songs. That's awesome. And what kind of songs do you write?
Well, I'm a lyricist. I'm a singer-songwriter, so it's basically lyrical. But it's I'm very eclectic, so you'll find something that might be a little more jazzy, something that's more alternative or blues kind of feel, or rock.
Right.
So it kind of depends on my mood.
I'm just going to move this a little bit. Should I move this a little bit? I'm touching the boobies. Okay.
Wow.
All right. So what song would you like to play for us?
This is off the CD called "Make Me Crazy," and this
Make
is,
Me Crazy.
Yeah, this is called "Love How You Kiss Me."
Ooh, love how you kiss me. Go ahead, girl.
I don't care if my heart's on the line. All I know is your love makes me lose my mind. Oh, baby, I love how you kiss me.
Woohoo!
Ooh, make my legs get weak, yeah. My heart skips a beat, yeah. I love how you kiss me. Oh, when you take me out in your arms, I feel the passion burning through my soul, baby. I love how you kiss me. Ooh, make my legs get weak, yeah. My heart skips a beat. I love how you kiss me. I don't know what to do. My love's all about you. You just set me on fire. You're my every desire. I will never walk away from you. Ow! 'Cause you got me, baby, with all the things you do, baby. I love how you love me. Ooh, make my legs get weak, yeah. My heart skips So babe, I love how you kiss me. I love how you love me. I love how you kiss me.
Nice! Woo-hoo-hoo! Love it, love it,
you.
love it! Love how you kiss me!
Thank you.
Woo-hoo-hoo! That's so like bluesy.
Hey,
and
thank you, Michael.
That was good.
Allison, thank you so
That
much.
was
Caroline.
great. Thank you everyone for listening
Bruno.
and watching and tuning in. I'm here every Monday night at 8 o'clock, and I want to say thank you for coming in. From Jersey.
Hey,
This
no
is great.
problem.
This is great. So listen, you also do song parodies,
Yes, I do song parodies.
which we put in the show.
We do in the show. They're hysterical. I mean, like,
They're great because she's like the female Weird Al Yankovic.
totally whacked
Oh
out.
my God.
Right? You got it. We have a new one that we're going to be using as an anthem, I think, at the
Yeah.
end of the show. Remember Queen's song, We Are the Champions?
Right.
Well, this is We Are the Italian
Chicks, right? And you have
So,
to come and hear it.
yeah, you have to
come
come
and
and
hear
hear
it. Come and see it.
I
'cause
will
it's-
reshare on
It's
Facebook.
funny,
but it's,
funny. How can people follow you and watch you and know what you're doing?
Well, just go to this Facebook. If you connect on this Facebook page, go to the Italian Chicks fan page.
Yes.
Go to theitalianchicks.com. Through there, you can connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Jesus God, every gobbity-got social media thing you got going on out
and
there.
share this, share
Yeah,
the show.
please,
Just
share-
share it. That way
please
everyone
share it.
could, know what's going on.
Yeah.
And be part of.
And again, keep going to the website because shows come in at least once every 2 weeks, and every show is put up.
Right.
And then we go right to the Italian Chicks fan page and list it there as well.
Right. Yep. That's what we do. We are here to entertain you. I want to get back to some more of your quotes to motivate some people because, look, you left a 6-figure job.
Yeah.
All right. You had the world by the,
By the good news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and-
I became a minimalist when it wasn't trendy.
Right. You did. You downsized everything.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, really, because, you had to live off the land and,
Well, when you want something, that's the whole thing. When you want
I mean, talk about jumping off a cliff. That's a leap of faith, really.
Well, risk adverse, I'm not.
Right.
But the way I feel is that if you believe that much in yourself, you got to go all in.
All
balls
in. Well,
deep.
that takes me to you saying do something every day towards your goal.
Right.
That's like imperative.
Totally.
Because for people out there who are watching us, and we're chicks, we're very cute chicks, but we're not young chicks. We're trying to make something happen at an age where most people aren't doing that. But what we're trying to prove is that it's never too late to follow your dream
right.
and do something that you're passionate about. Like I said many times, there aren't too many people that wake up in the morning and say, can't wait to get to work today. You know what I mean? Not too many people love their jobs. Very, very few. But that's one of your quotes. And the other thing you said was be impactful. Not famous, where you can, like you and I talked about, we want to be working entertainers. You know what I mean? If fame comes with it, great, God bless. But
Right.
that's not our goal.
Well, the problem is, I've spoken to a lot of people where people have said to me, they wanna be famous.
Right. That's a lot of
And-
people want fame because they think fame comes the
Right.
money and
And for me, it's not about being famous. For me, it's about
Paying your bills.
No, for me, it's about making an impact on people.
Right.
So
right.
if I'm
An impression.
right?
Yeah.
If I'm in an audience and I'm able to make somebody laugh, or make somebody cry when I sing a song,
Yes.
then I feel that I made an impact on
Right.
somebody's life.
Michael's saying, do what you love what you do.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely, Michael.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Another one is take risks with plan A. What does that mean for people out there?
Well, you always have to have a plan A. Don't have a plan B. Because if you have a plan A, and inevitably you got to work hard. And at first it sounds really exciting because I have to tell you, it took me a long time. I wanted to get out of corporate, but I was trapped like a freaking rat.
Yeah.
I made a
It's
lot
a
of
rat
money,
race,
and
yeah.
and then you get scared. And then in my business, it was banking, and you had everything was like writing a marketing deck and this, how do we do it, an exit strategy. Mucky gods, just get the frig out, all right? And that's what it dawned on me when, just get the fuck out, okay? So I did, but the whole point is, if you have a plan A,
right.
it's hard. Like, you got to work at it every day.
That's what you have to stick with.
You got to stick with, because if you have a plan B, when plan A doesn't always move as quickly as you'd
Right.
like,
You want
or
to go to
whatever,
plan B. That's not your
then
original
you say,
plan.
I'm scared. Then you get scared. And once you go over to plan B,
Yeah.
you'll never go back to plan A again.
Yeah, yeah.
So you gotta buy into what you said you were going to do
Right.
in order to make it happen. Whether it's good times, whether it's bad times, whether you got to do 3 different
It's
jobs.
hard for some people. Think about it. How many people make New Year's resolutions and then, oh well. I mean,
Well, you know what it is? Because
I think people set their goals maybe a little too high.
I do too. And and I think everybody's so caught up in this. You go on Instagram, everybody's a goddamn coach.
Right, you
Okay,
mentioned
give me a
that.
break.
Yeah.
You're on Facebook. Oh, I'm a life coach. That's the funniest one of all. I love life
life
coaches,
coach,
okay?
yeah.
Because you know what? You don't need life coaches.
No, you don't.
You just
You
got to
need a
get up every
therapist.
day.
You just need a good therapist.
You do. You got to pick yourself up by your friggin' bootstraps, whether you like it or not. Get your shit going and get out there and do it.
Right.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
But, sometimes it's hard for people. And that's what, like living your dream is so important because you're always happy.
It is, and you don't want to say what if or should have, could have, would have.
Right.
You just have to do it. Like I say, I'm not getting any younger, and I want to kick indoors. I don't want to knock on them anymore.
Right.
I don't, and it's okay. No, move up, scoot up, because that way I can see you this way.
Oh,
but
okay,
you know what
love.
it is that there's a lot of people out there that they get scared and they don't want to take
Right.
a chance. So my thing is take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance.
Yeah, you have to.
Because you really have nothing to lose. You just
No.
have to, and you also say act as if. What does that mean?
Act as if is one of
Yeah.
my favorites, which was actually given to me by one of my mentors in banking. This woman, she was an Asian woman,
yeah.
and she went to Harvard and Vassar.
Wow.
She had more letters after her name than a doctor's office. Okay, I swear to God. And she was brilliant. And no one ever thought that she and I would get along because she was such a very corporate-y, Asian, like driven. And I was this crazy person in corporate. I mean, really crazy. Mm-hmm. And we connected like unbelievably. And we were driving back from some seminar one day, and we started talking. And she said to me, you know what? When you go out and you're networking and you're at an event, she said, and you give out your business card. When you give out your business card that says you're vice president of sales and, strategic branding.
Right.
She said, always then say, and I'm also an entertainer.
Love it.
And I said, why? And she said, because the day you stop saying you're a performer is the day you'll stop being a performer.
Right. Right.
And she said, you have to act as if you already are what you're supposed to be.
Right.
And that was so
I like
important
that.
to me.
I like
Yes.
that. I like that.
Yes.
Act as if you are what you're supposed to be.
Right.
That's
Already
huge.
are what
That's
you're supposed
huge.
to be.
Hello, Stephen D. Clark. I love you and miss you too, honey. Let's get together soon. This year. So for everyone tuning in and watching, I'm with Maryann Boom Boom Maisano. She's a comedian, singer, songwriter, musician, actor, and you've got a couple of creds on the on your I am. Is it DB, BD, whatever?
I do, yeah.
You do.
It's almost
You
like
did
the
a couple
LGBT.
things in
IMBD, it's almost like the LGBT.
You did a couple of things in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do some shit, but I'm a little low key about stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I do love to act, and I mean, an agita. Let me tell you about what. Let me just say this.
Agita!
Oh, good. My friend Allison said that she just said to her husband tonight.
Fake it until you make it. Okay.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. But she also said that there's
Like
no
sex.
She said, "Honey," he said to her, "Honey, I don't have a plan B," and she said, "Good."
Good.
Okay.
That's good. That's very
no
good.
plan B.
very
Michael,
good.
thank you.
But act as if. Act as if.
Yeah, act as if.
Yeah.
You are already who you are supposed to be. Because again, like you said, everything's predetermined, right?
Yeah, I
so
believe it.
I believe I was born to be a performer.
I believe that too. My mom, like I said, put me on stage dancing. I was 4 years old. And then I did every show there was. In elementary school, we had a talent show. I dressed up in this gown with a boa, and I sang "Hey Big Spender."
Oh.
Okay? In elementary school. All right?
You little
Didn't do-
bouton.
Yeah, no, I was
No,
good.
okay.
And then in junior high school, I was in chorus. And we actually made an album, which was so cool.
Wow.
I have it. And then in high school, I was in dance, and then we did West Side Story, which I was in, and then I did a crap load of community theater after that. But that's my happy place.
Right.
That's my happy place. I do Bat Boy, and when I have to go to rehearsal, there's a couple of people like, oh, you gotta go rehearsal. You gotta go rehearsal. I love being at rehearsal.
Right.
That's my happy place. I love being there with my Bat Boy family and going over scenes, and that is my happy place.
Right.
That's like with you picking up a guitar and singing, or you on stage, doing your one-woman show.
You know, it's funny, when I rehearsed my show, my one-woman play, And again, this is a lonely profession here. Let's think
It
of it,
is,
guys. People
yeah.
think like, oh, but you're constantly, you're by yourself, whether it's working out material, whether it's writing material, whether it's rehearsing on a one-woman show.
And low-paying gig.
Yes, right?
Low-paying.
And, and then, you have a great time at the gig, but you still drive home alone.
Yes.
Everybody's hugging and kissing you, but then you got to come back to reality.
Right.
But it's so funny because I am, you also said too about my quotes. I'm very driven, and what's the word? I replicate things every day. I do the same thing.
Right, right.
So every morning I get up, and like Gina would always say to me, if anybody wanted to assassin you, they would know exactly where you are every day, because I do.
Right, because you schedule.
Right, I have my schedule.
It's repetitious.
And I get up and I walk, 5 miles in the morning, and then I come home.
5 miles at the mall, people.
Right, at the mall.
At the
Let me
mall.
tell you, I'm the king of this friggin' mall, all right? and then I come home and I work on material, whether it's music, but when I'm in rehearsals for Ajita, I come home and I take out my script and I stand in my living room. Because I wanna, and it's great because it's exhausting and exhilarating at the same time, right?
Yes, yeah, a routine. My cousin said routine.
Total.
Routine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Marilyn.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Marilyn. I couldn't think of that friggin' word. All right. But the play. I mean, I'm really proud about the play, and I think you
not for
guys.
nothing, a one-woman show. That's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work.
I wrote.
And it's about your life story growing up. So you're dealing with issues that are bring back sad memories and happy memories, and it takes you and the audience to through a journey.
Right, and I got to tell you, rehearsing that takes me through that all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's a dramedy. It's not a comedy. So 1 minute I'm in my living room telling the story and I'm laughing, and then the next minute I'm crying.
Right.
And it's funny because it is about the life and times of growing up first generation Italian, and being the youngest of 4, and being exposed to infidelity as a child, and how it skewed my perception of love as an adult. So it really has some challenging topics in there that we've all been exposed to.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And that's what I think is so cool. And there's music in it as well.
Right.
Because it tells my story about, I was always a singer-songwriter. I was never thinking about being a comic.
Right. And that's how you started singing. You started out singing.
Right.
For you to incorporate it in the Italian Chicks or your one-woman show just makes sense.
It's natural.
Yeah.
It's natural, yeah.
And how many parodies did you write?
Oh my God, I think I have at least 50 parodies written.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been writing parodies
Yeah.
since way before Italian Chicks.
I wrote one. My daughter's gonna get embarrassed, but I don't care. But when she was little and I was trying to potty train her, I took Rockin' Robin
Oh shit.
and I changed it to Rockin' Potty.
No.
Yeah, Valerie, but I changed Valley on the potty all day long, pooping and peeing. We're singing this song, Rockin' Potty, tweet, 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 Rockin'
Oh my
Potty.
God.
Oh my God! What I had to do to get her on the ball? I'm like, get out of diapers. But I would come up with different things too. How I taught her to remember phone numbers through song.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like my mother's number was Jazzy. Like 820-9024. You could call my mom. She won't answer the phone. She's in Florida. Yeah, like that. Or ours was like a lullaby. It's 9697356. And this is how she remembered.
See, this is why she's on my show.
This
Do you
is how-
understand?
this is how she remembered.
Because she's like freaking wackadoodle. This is why she's on the
That's
show.
why we get along. Like
Right.
I've known you freaking forever.
I know. I feel like I've known this kid forever too. It's great.
But this is how I got her to remember phone numbers.
Right.
Because kids remember. That's like that hooked on phonics crap. People remember stuff through song or
Right.
through something that they can connect to.
Totally. And that's a good memory skill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because I
totally.
can't remember anything. But we're gonna go over dates. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, find Maryann Maisano. You can find her on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and
Snapchat.
Snapchat. She's all over, and we have shows coming up We're going to be, where did I write it down?
March 20th, Friday night at
March 20th.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street in Bayside.
Bayside, Queens,
Bayside. So that means people in Brooklyn could come to Bayside, Queens.
That's right.
Maryland.
I don't want to hear this shit. I can't drive.
Maryland, Candace, Tracy, Pescatori, grab the girls and come to Bourbon Street. And then we're going to do June 6th, you're going to be at the Union County Performing Arts Center. June 12th, mark your calendars. We're going to be at my father's place on Long Island in Roslyn.
It's in the Roslyn Hotel. It's a beautiful supper club theater.
Nice. Yep.
Come on down, check out that show.
Really a lot of fun. And if anyone's not doing anything, I know it's a Monday night. We're going to maybe pre-record a show. On March 9th, I'm going to be at Dangerfields for the first time. They're taping a live television show, so I'm excited about that. Well, it's not live. It's going to be live. I'm performing in front of live people, but it's not going to be shown live.
It's better than dead people, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I see dead people. Yeah. All right, Madeline said she's going to try to come. Great.
Great, Matt. Spread the word.
Again, she has the book called The Ajita Monologues, which you can find on Amazon. And the CD is called Make Me Crazy.
Oopa.
With 12 beautiful original songs.
Thank you.
This is amazing. Really. You're so amazing.
Thank you so
We have like 5 minutes before we get out of here.
Or can I just do this?
Oh, yeah. This is, this is pet peeves. Is there a pet?
No, I just wanted to ring for a minute.
Oh, you just wanted to ring for a minute?
Once
Like an angel gets its wings?
No, and I don't do the angels because they're too many. They already give 3 angels wings already now. You know what I mean? Like,
too many.
hi, can you tell me, did my husband check in with another woman? Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, hi. Do you have any rooms left for tonight? You know, like a 3-hour stay?
Hi. Did you see a tall blonde woman come in? Because we do this every year. Remember same time next year? Okay.
Oh my God. Hello, Jan. Thank you for tuning in, watching. Wow, your show goes by very fast. I know, Bruno.
Michael,
I know.
I'm so glad you're in, Michael.
Bruno, share my show, honey. I know you will. All right, so listen.
Bruno.
We got a couple of minutes. Do you have any pet peeves? Do you have like something that what for me it is, everyone knows.
Let me hear.
When you're driving and the person in front of you does not use your directional. Their
Blinker.
directional.
The
Yeah,
blinker.
the blinker. Use your because I'm not a mind reader. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know which
that's a
way
pet
you're going. I love how they just slow down and then you don't know which way they're going. Are you going left? You going right? And then they turn. And I was like, nice directional! I like scream like it's gonna make a difference at this point. You know what I mean?
That's
but
when
it
you
makes me
pet peeve?
crazy. Or sometimes when you hold the door open for somebody and they just walk in, they keep going. It's like, you're welcome. You know what I mean? Like, how about a quick thank you? I don't know. It's like, do you have a pet peeve? There's so many.
To be quite honest with you, this calm persona that you see here
doesn't have a pet peeve.
No.
I was like, come on now.
My whole fucking life is a pet peeve. Do you understand? Everybody annoys you. Everybody annoys you.
Yes. People can be annoying. People can be annoying.
You know what? I know what I hate.
Just
when
be
I'm
kind.
Here's
Be
the
kind.
funniest
Be
one.
kind, and you won't piss anyone off.
But it's hard. People not by and large are not kind. They're miserable rat bastards. Okay, and don't ask people how they are because they just might tell you.
It's true.
Okay?
It's true. Someone said to me, I don't ask people how they are because I
then
don't
they go,
want to know.
Oh, my arm hurts.
Do you
my
really
ass
want to
hurts,
know?
this
Do you really
hurts.
want to know what's going on?
Right.
No, you really don't.
But here's my biggest pet peeve.
What?
All kidding aside.
Okay.
When I am in Stop and Shop with a shopping cart,
Right.
and I go down the big aisle, and there's a man in front of me coming at me, and I go, oh, okay, so I go to move that way, and then he moves that way.
Usually you drive the car on the right side,
right?
okay?
So you go to the right, right?
And then
I go to the right, he goes to the right, and then I go, oh. And then I go to the left, and he goes to the left again, and you're like, then I just go, all right, look, I'm gonna stand still. You figure out where you're going. I'm not gonna go anywhere until you go.
Which way you want to go?
I hate that.
I know.
And it happens a lot to me.
It does, but you know what? When you're walking down the street in Manhattan too, stay to the right.
Oh,
Stay to the
please.
right. Like when you're driving, just stay to the right. Carts to the right. Walk to the right. Just
Yeah, Manhattan. I could never live in Manhattan. I would always feel like I'm at the San Gennaro feast. Did you know, like when you walk on the sidewalks, everybody's out, and you're like, please go away from me.
It's crazy.
I can't.
It gets nuts. All right, so listen, we have to wrap it up. I just want to thank you again for coming in and making the trip. Thank you so much. Maryann Maisano, people. Look her up. Follow Italian Chicks. Follow her. Follow me.
Theresa, Candace Tracy, Farrell.
Yeah. So listen, come back. Come back next Monday night, 8 o'clock. Love you all for tuning in and watching.
Thanks so much.
Ciao.
Andiamo. Ciao.